Do you have a favourite Premier League team?
Arsenal.
Why?
I just supported them from young. The way they played, played with them when I was younger as well. That's why I used to play for. So it's my favourite team.
So if Arsenal call you up, you would accept them?
I don't know about that.
I know, but why Arsenal? Did you grow up idolising someone, maybe Van Persie or Thierry Henry?
So when I was younger, Thierry Henry, I used to love Thierry Henry, and that's sort of why I decided to sign there when I was younger, and also to play for the club that you support. That's what I wanted to do, and just growing up with them, playing for them and everything, I've just grown a love for the team. So
No.
Go to Tottenham, mate. Go to Tottenham, mate.
Can you come to Tottenham? Thank you. Can you come to Tottenham? Will you be staying at Tottenham?
I'm staying.
How difficult a decision was it for you in terms of the consideration of the consequence of the media noise and the scrutiny and the criticism that you were going to get from Tottenham fans?
I think for me, the episode of trying to frame me for no reason, I think that really just kind of governed partly governed my kind of decision. And also, I wanted to win. I mean, you just think someone's trying to kind of frame you for no reason. As a footballer, you're just out playing. You're a young boy. You're just playing. You want to win. I wanted Tottenham to win.
So, will you be staying at Tottenham?
I'm staying.
I'm ambitious. I want to play football. I dream about playing at the top level. So,
And this is why I'm here. So after having chatted with Jim, I felt that he's a very ambitious guy, wants to improve and to play at the top level.
That's better, yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Come on! Come on! Love it!
Welcome back, family, to Northside LDN. You know what I'm saying? Big up to everyone that's locked in, man. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. I'm telling you right now, certain people I can't link up with. They don't let me do what I need to do. Some people just don't understand this YouTube thing. I'm trying to watch the Chelsea game. Man are talking to me. Man are talking to me. Man are talking to me. I had to catch the highlights. Do you know what I'm saying? So we'll get into the Chelsea game later on. But let's get into the press conference. This was supposed to be a match reaction to Chelsea. Absolutely slaughtered West Ham. You know what I'm saying? But man weren't letting me watch the game. Bro, certain man, I ain't seeing them. Listen, we ain't linking up until it's like international break because they don't understand man's got to work in it. Do you know what I mean? But big up to everyone that's locked in. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up to everyone that's locked in. It is what it is. Like I said, you know what I mean? I wanted to watch the game and then, yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But yeah, we're back, man. We're back. We're going to get into this press conference. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. Do you know what I mean? Some people just, yeah, man. I'll see you international break or I'll see you at the end of the season because we got work to do. There's a lot going on right now. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's mad. Let's play this. Let's play this. Let's go. Let's get into the press conference. Right. Let's go. Right. Play.
Well, certainly not fit for this match. Unfortunately, he picked an injury. We don't really know yet the extent of it. I think we need a bit more time and some more tests. And after that, we'll have more clarity about the next steps. I prefer not to talk about the specifics, but yeah, he's not fit. As I said, we need to explore that issue a little bit further and then decide what we're going to do.
Well, I hope you don't do the same nonsense you did last season. I'm not a big fan of Kai Havertz. Obviously, man that watch the channel already know I ain't a big fan of Kai Havertz. But at the same time, he's an option. At the same time, he is an option. Make sure you don't play him injured, innit? Make sure you don't play him injured. Yeah, I'm saying. Man said the volume are too low. Bro, it's the way... Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can get another one. Because my volume is... The volume on my side is up. Yeah, the volume on my side is up. Hold on. Let me see if I can get another one. I don't know why it's so low. If I use Arsenal's one, they're gonna do me for copyright. Hold on, let me see this one. Okay. This one's louder. Let's go. Hold on. Let's see if we can play this one. Let's go.
We'll kick off with Gary from Sky Sports.
Thanks,
Hello, hi.
Kai Havertz, what's the latest on his injury?
Well, certainly not fit for this match. Unfortunately, he picked an injury. We don't really know yet the extent of it. I think we need a bit more time and some more tests. And after that, we'll have more clarity about the next steps.
Is it a flare?
This guy's chatting rubbish from the start. He knows already the extent of the injury. He already knows that it's going to be out for time. He's trying not to cause panic. You know what I'm saying? So it can be a comfortable excuse when we don't win anything this season. How do you not know the extent of the injury? Whenever a player gets injured, you're going to know how serious it is. Doctors are going to run their tests, do certain exams. They're going to give you rough estimates to recovery, what he needs to do. If he needs surgery, he doesn't know. So we got all these physios and all these medical teams and all these doctors and stuff. And you're telling me the manager doesn't know the extent of the injury for Kai Havertz. Somehow I don't believe it. Somehow I'm not believing it. I don't believe it at all. But let's continue. Apparently he doesn't know anything. But this is the same manager that didn't know the extent of Ben White's injury, didn't know the extent of Odegaard's injury, didn't know the extent of Partey's injury when he was here. Didn't know the extent of Jesus' injury. Yeah, somehow, Mikel, you've done this enough times where you don't say the truth, or we don't believe you. But let's continue.
The knee, did he have something similar during the summer?
I prefer not to talk about the specifics, but yeah, he's not fit. As I said, we need to explore that issue a little bit further and then decide what we're going to do.
So the best scenario would be weeks, and potentially, sadly, the worst scenario could be worse.
I don't know. It's well, the baddest scenario is that he cannot play tomorrow. I would love to have him fresh and available and bringing what he brings to the team. And unfortunately, that's not going to be possible.
So we're back to excuses about injuries. We're back to the excuses of injuries. I just don't believe him. I don't believe him. The way he's managed multiple injuries at Arsenal, you've never been honest about it, Mikel. I'll be honest. You never be honest about the injuries. You never tell us the extent of the injuries. You play players injured. You run them into the ground. You bring them back when they're not 100%. Yeah, I just don't believe the man. I just don't believe what he's saying. I think he knows exactly the extent of the injury, but he's going to play it down. That way, he can play a player injured. Because if you think about it, if he doesn't give a timeline as to when Havertz should be coming back to the team, he could play him at 60%, 70%. He never gave you a time frame. So then it's one of those ones where it's left to interpretation. We can see the player out there if he's fit or not. I don't think Saka's fit. Ben White doesn't look fit. There's quite a few players that don't look fit right now. You know what I mean? That have come back from injuries. So I don't know. This manager is not the most honest manager anyway. So at the end of the day, we've seen him playing players injured. So I reckon he's just going to play Kai Havertz injured when a game goes sideways just to have that extra selection on the bench.
Just back from such a big injury, and obviously he came back really quickly, relatively speaking. And now he's picked up this other injury, whether it's as bad or not so bad. Mentally, how is he? How's that affected him?
Well, mentally he's in a good place because he's a strong boy, very committed. As you said, he had an incredible recovery from the hamstring surgery. I think he never had an injury before. So it was the first experience really. And now he's got a setback. Let's see how bad it is. But I'm sure he's going to deal in the best possible way. And as I said, it's a joy of a kid. And hopefully we're going to have him soon.
Ben White,
It's not for the player to deal with the injury. It's the medical team and the manager. And one thing that this manager's
when you had your own training this week.
One thing this manager's failed to do, is save players from themselves. Not playing Ben White with an injury that led to him being out the majority of the season. Not playing Odegaard with an injury leading to him missing games. Not playing Saka injured leading to him missing games. Like, you've got a track record now. You've had enough time here at Arsenal that you've got a track record that we can say, okay, this is the way that we see you dealing with players that are injured. So as much as the manager wants to sit there and say, oh, well, you know, he's got the right personality and he's got the right mentality. It's not about the player's mentality. It's about the club protecting the player from himself. Players want to play, especially when it's an international year, especially World Cup coming around the corner. You got to save players from themselves. The same way trainers save fighters from themselves, throwing in the white towel when they think the fighters had enough to fight another day. You know, but this manager doesn't do that. You don't save the players. You don't look out for the players. You just run them into the ground, run them into the ground, run them into the ground. So all of this just, to me, is just a load of nonsense, man. I'll be real. Like, I just feel like it's a load of nonsense. He knows exactly what's going on with these players. He knows exactly what the medical team thinks about their situation. And he's just doing the whole, oh, yeah, well, you know, the player's got the right mentality. It's not about the player having the right mentality. That's what leads to reoccurring injuries. That's what leads to players' careers getting caught, falling through, you know, short. It's down to you. And the right manager is going to get the most out of these players in terms of their injuries. Look at Dembele. His time at Barcelona, all over the place. Yes, his mentality wasn't there, but they also clearly something that they were doing with Dembele wasn't right, because when's the last time Dembele was injured at PSG? I can't remember. I ain't a PSG fan, but I can't remember. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I just don't believe this manager, bro. I don't believe this manager. He don't tell the truth.
Let's see how bad it is, but I'm sure he's going to deal in the best possible way. And as I said, it's a joy of a kid, and hopefully we're going to have him soon.
Ben White, Christian Norgard, when you had your own training this week, weren't present.
No.
What's the situation?
Yeah, Christian won't be in the squad with Ben. Let's see still how he reacts and what we decide. But Christian will be out for another week or so. I'll see.
Ben as well.
Ben, let's see.
Ben, let's see. So you've been playing Ben White with an injury. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You've been playing him with an injury. You've been playing him with the injury, which is exactly what you did to him last season, which led to him getting another injury. This is the things that I call out about this manager. Playing players injured. You've got a track record now of doing this. Ben, let's see. I thought he was fit. I thought Ben White was fit. Why did you start him against Man United? He didn't even look fit. So it looks like he went into the Man United game already holding an injury. But then Saka looks like he's holding an injury. There's multiple players looking like they're holding an injury, or they look fatigued, or they look like just not 100%. I don't know why we're doing that. I thought we got versatility. I thought we've got a bench that can rotate. I thought we've got options. We've got different variations to the team lineup. It just doesn't make any sense. The only thing that makes sense to me is this manager has favourites, and as long as they can walk, he'll play them. As long as you can walk, he will play you. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to me. The amount of injuries is looking hella suspect. Look at his face. Look at his face.
Live at the news conference, you mentioned a 3-letter word. Eze?
Oh, you're going to say mom. Yeah? Nothing to comment, you know, and I can never talk about any player that is not part of our group, our club yet. So no comments on that.
It's a difficult scenario, isn't it? Because Oliver Glasner and Steve Parish have both said goodbye to him publicly. Steve Parish says, the king is dead, long live the king. Oliver Glasner said it was always obvious we were going to lose him. all over social media coming to Arsenal, but in your usual way, you can't say anything until it's official.
No, I can't, sorry.
Just generally speaking.
Yeah, but you already hotted it out when you said, I can't comment about a player that's not at Arsenal yet. You wouldn't say that isn't at Arsenal yet if the player's not coming. So you kind of hotted yourself up there, Mikel. I can't even lie. I know you're trying to be slick about it, but when you said he's not at Arsenal yet, you let the cat out of the bag. I can't lie.
Speaking, when you are looking to recruit a player, as well as their qualities on the pitch, how important is it that you get the sense that they want to be at Arsenal? Just generally.
But that's the number one, that they want to be with us, that they feel something special to come to us, then the person, and that what personality we're going to bring, and then the rest comes. And I think we've done that very, very well in the last few years to create the group of players and the spirit in the team.
Really? It's not hard from going from Crystal Palace to Arsenal. Like, all due respect to Crystal Palace, but it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that Arsenal are, steps above Crystal Palace in terms of status of a football club. You know what I'm saying? Eze's already 27 years old. He knows this, he knows how big Arsenal is. He's played in our academy before. So, of course, it's not really it's a no-brainer from going from Crystal Palace to Arsenal. When you're talking about our players want to play for this club, well, why didn't we get Isak? Why didn't we get Rafinha? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what this guy's talking about, bro. Like, it's a clear step up. So it's not. If players want to play this project and are convinced by this project, why can't we get Rodrigo? Why can't we get Rodrigo? Do you know what I'm saying? That's a player going from the most elite club to our club. How come we can't attract a player like that? You know what I mean? I'm happy with Eze, but don't go on like every player's convinced and every player wants to play under this regime and under this manager. Like, that's not true. That's not true. But let's continue.
They grew up supporting Arsenal. So much the better.
The better the feeling, the stronger the feeling, I think the better always, because it brings a different edge, a different will and an emotion to what you do. And I think that always brings something extra.
Speak to Gyökeres. Was it always the plan to give him just the hour in his first Premier League?
Well, depending how the game develops, and every game brings different challenges, opportunities. I think the game was very demanding physically, became really, really open for different reasons, and we decided that at that moment he did enough, and we had Kai on the bench to come and change the game.
No Kai, of course.
Look at the way he spoke about Gyökeres. It's not the same energy that he's speaking about Eze. Eze, we haven't even signed him, and he's smirking and smiling. When he's talking about Gyökeres, he's talking about, but Kai Havertz came. We thought Kai Havertz can come on and change the game. How did Kai Havertz change the game against Man United? That's another false narrative. Like, how did he come on and change the game? He was doing the same thing, picking the ball up in wide areas instead of beating through the middle because he couldn't receive the ball and he couldn't get any service. I don't really get it, bro. I don't really get it. I don't think this manager wanted Gyökeres. I'm convinced he didn't want Gyökeres. He doesn't look like he has a plan for Gyökeres. And all the talks we had with Sesko, I really think that Mikel wanted Sesko. He had plans and ideas for Sesko. Do you know what I mean? But when he talks about Gyökeres, look how serious he is. It don't look like that's the striker that he wanted. I don't know. I get a vibe that it's not the striker that he wanted.
This time, so is Victor ready to go again?
Yeah, he is. He's very, very enthusiastic. He trained really well this week. Again, he had another week under his belt. He looks in a really good place.
And we're here to talk about Leeds. So let me ask you finally about Leeds.
Well, very impressed and watching them, what they've done in pre-season, what they did on Monday, what they did last year for sure as well, in the manner that they did it as well. Big compliments to the way they play, to the coach. And yeah, I'm sure they're going to put a really difficult match against us tomorrow. Hi.
Can I please ask you about set pieces, an area you know very well, and you've been using it so well for quite a while, worked well at Old Trafford. When your position is trying to carry on challenging and you carry on being successful, how much as a coach you have to evolve, be creative, carry on getting the result?
Yeah, that creativity comes from different angles, and in every phase of play we try to do that. At Old Trafford we have many situations from open play as well that we should have and we could have exploited the situation much better to be much more efficient in how we finish actions, and especially because then they went the other way very quickly. And on that sense, especially being the first one, which is really difficult because we all pay a lot of attention to that. That's a big resource that we have, and it brings confidence as well that the team can score goals from any situation.
The team can score goals from any situation. We've created various chances. What chances? What chances, bro? Like, where's the creativity coming from? Because the creativity against Man United wasn't coming from Zubimendi. Creativity wasn't coming from Declan Rice. Why are you lying, bro? Like, why are you lying? What creativity did Martinelli bring against Man United? Like, I don't get it, bro. What creativity did Saka bring against Man United? Like, just tell the truth. This is what I hate about this manager, bro. He don't tell the truth. What creativity were we creating? Even Odegaard, that was supposed to be the creative spark. This guy was struggling to create opportunities, bro. Every time he had an opportunity, he was hitting it backward. He was hitting it, it's over hitting it or under hitting the ball. Like, just the lies around this club is just absolutely crazy. The opportunities that we created. The opportunities, that's why you're going out for Eze, bro, because we're lacking creativity. How many opportunities was creating for Gyökeres, our main striker, the main player that this fan base wanted when we went into this transfer window? How many opportunities were created for him? Like, it's just so jarring, bro. It's so jarring hearing the lies. Like, every year, the same old lies.
Match of the season in the Premier League with the Emirates this weekend. How important is it to have the defense on board this weekend to create a great atmosphere and be part of the journey?
Yeah, it's always very special. I think everybody's very excited for the first game. It builds a different energy around the stadium.
Every season, every single puta season, every season eu tô cansado dessa mesma, essa merda, a bater a mesma tecla, a bater a mesma porcaria. We need the atmosphere. We need the fans to get behind us. We need the fans to create it's not even environment, the environment. We need the environment. We need the supporters. We need everybody to clap. We need everybody together to be together, to sing together, to be in harmony, guys. Everybody, we are family, guys. Cala boca, pa. Every fucking year, bro. What does that have to do with you putting out the right lineup? What's that got to do with your in-game management? What's that got to do with players under your watch declining? But this guy always wants to divert it to, we need everybody together, connectedly and collectively, defensively connected together. We need everybody in a circle, guys. We need everybody defending the box, guys. Cala boca, pa. What has that got to do with you managing this team properly, bro? Every time this guy wants to be, I'm a speaking place. I'm a speaking place. We needed the boys to push it, defense it, and collectively together pushing and struggling and sweating and passing the ball together because we needed the combinations. We needed the combinations to make it the symmetric. Cala a boca, so estúpido, viado, marica, transveste da merda. Tô cansado dessa merda, papo. Tô cansado dessa porra. What are you talking about? Bro, dude, you get paid £15 million and you're talking about we needed the fan, the supporters to make it the loud noise in the stadium. Everybody singing together. You will never bachata alone, guys. You will never bachata alone. Cala boca, pa. Cala boca. Do your fucking job. Eu tô cansado. Cala essa boquinha. Yeah? And win me uma porcaria de troféu.
Yeah? Win me the puta de trofeo. That's what I want. I don't want to hear nothing about we needed the time. We need everybody believing, everybody praying, everybody pushing in the right direction. Cala boca, pa. Get the deal done for the players that we need and get the trophy over the line. Eu não quero saber de nenhuma merda. Eu não quero saber de nenhuma desculpas. Eu não quero saber de uma porra. Get the players. Shut your mouth. That's what I want to see. Shut your mouth and do the talking on the pitch. How about that? How about that? Cala essa boquinha and win me a puta de trofeo. How about that? Sempre a falar, sempre a falar, sempre a falar. Fofoquinha, fofoquinha, fofoquinha. Cala a boca, sua viado da merda. Win me a fucking title. Shut your fucking mouth, bro. Tired of this dickhead, bro. All the time, chit-chatting, chit-chatting, chit-chatting. Shut up, bro. All the time. Collectively, defensive. Cala a boca. Viado da merda.
I'm sure they missed it. They missed the team. We have certainly missed our supporters and that connection. And tomorrow, I'm sure from the first whistle, I think everybody's going to be at it and we're going to have a good game.
It's this weekend. In the last couple of years, we saw the 3 promoted sides got relegated after just one season. When you look at the size of the club, Leeds United, their history, and the result against Everton a few days ago, how confident do you think they will be?
Well, incredible club, incredible history as well. When I've been here long enough to understand the history of that football club, as I said, very special. One big city, just one club, so passionate about what they've done. You know what happens when you go there and play. So, yeah, great to have them back. Wish them all the best, apart from tomorrow, obviously.
Simon, standard?
Okay, I'll just ask you, when you're trying to break down those teams.
That's smug facing. One big city. We know the passion, we know the energy they collect, and we need to be strong. We need to be fighting. We need to be aggressivity. We need productivity. We need collectivity. We need to be cala boca, stupid da merda. We're supposed to slap Leeds. And if we don't slap Leeds, yeah, I want someone to happy slap you in the back of your head. How about that? Do you know what I'm saying? Happy slap that hair dye from the top of your head. That's what I want to see, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? About collectivity, the city, and we bring in the environment, and we... Cala a boca. Cala essa boquinha. Huh? Filho da puta. A puta que pariu.
That sit deep has been an issue in the past. How important do you think the arrival of Noni could be for that when you look at what he does in tight space in terms of the dribbler?
Yeah, any creative player that can unlock situations and from close situation becomes an open situation, creating that uncertainty, more attention as well.
What? Let's VAR what you just said there, because that sounded like a load of pucaria, bro, about Madueke, bro. About Madueke. Let's go.
Great to have them back. Wish them all the best, apart from tomorrow, obviously.
Simon, standard?
Okay, I'll just ask you, when you're trying to break down those teams that sit deep has been an issue in the past. How important do you think the arrival of Noni could be for that when you look at what he does in tight space in terms of the dribbler?
Yeah, any creative player that can unlock situations and from close situation becomes an open situation, creating that uncertainty.
Any player can unlock the situation, and from the closed situation is an open situation. What? Oh, this guy chat shit. I swear, God. Oh my God. Anyhow, we lose against Leeds. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be demonic, bro. I ain't even gonna be negative. It's going to be demonic, bruv. The cooking you're going to get if we don't beat Leeds. The cooking you're going to get if we don't beat Liverpool. I don't give a shit if it's the start of the season. Eu não quero saber nenhuma merda. Eu não quero saber nenhuma porra. Yeah? Eu não quero saber. Yeah? Vai pra puta que pariu. How about that? Vai pra puta que pariu. You better win me a major honor. So if I don't see a major honor this season, Every L you're getting cooked. Every draw you're getting cooked, bro. From open situation, from close situation to open situation. What the fuck are you talking about? That's like pulling a girl. She says she wants to sleep with you. Well, guess what? All of a sudden, from an open situation, it's a from a close situation, it's an open situations. Open sesame, legs are open. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? This guy chat. Bro, I hate hearing this guy talk, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm done with this guy, bro. I'm telling you, if this club's going to hell this season, I'm dragging you down with me, bro.
Certainty, more attention as well in and around the ball is going to create a space in other places. So, yeah, having more creativity, more weapons, having the ability to bring different profiles on the pitch, different stages in the game, something that for sure we're going to have this season, and that's great.
Can I just ask you one quick one?
Oh, for sure, yeah, for sure. For sure. How come Madueke didn't impact the game against Man United? If for sure Madueke is going to impact games and is going to be creative and all. This guy is such a liar, bro. He's such a waffler, bro. He's such a waffler. Look at him, bro. With that fucking dead John Travolta flipping haircut, bro. Look at him, bro. Look at the size of them sideburns, bro. Look at that, bro. I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Look at the thick sideburns looking like hash browns. I'm tired of this guy, bro. I'm tired of this guy. Look at how many grays he's got in his hair. Yeah, your job's on the line, filo da puta. Yeah? Your job's on the line. I can't wait till your head gets rolled off like Ned Stark. I can't wait. I'm going to celebrate 50 Maggies. I'm going Costco's. I'm getting a packet of 50 Maggies, bro. We're celebrating on your head top. Do you know what I'm saying? We're playing Kendrick. They not like us, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you're a loser. And the excuses you're coming out with this season, nunca saber nenhuma porra. You know what I mean? Nunca saber nenhuma merda. Yeah? Nunca saber nenhuma merda. Essa aqui é a minha favela, so senhora, seus filhos da puta. Yeah, I can't wait, bro, when they give you that favela Glock 9. Yeah? And your job's over. Estúpido da merda. I cannot wait. You know what I'm saying? I cannot wait with that flipping lesbian haircut. I can't wait till they cook you, bro. I can't wait till they get rid of you. Do you know what I'm saying? Look at him. Look at him. Estúpido da merda. This guy is a Spanish Villas Boas, bro. That's what you are. You're the Spanish Villas Boas. And I'm tired of the bullshit, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But they tried to sell Villas Boas as, oh, but he was under Mourinho. Yeah, you was under Pep. Do you know what I'm saying? You was under Pep. But guess what? Guess what? You're soon going to be at IB for FC. You continue about creativity from Madueke. Am I a prick about creativity from Madueke?
On injuries, on that session on Wednesday, we saw Urian, I think, started the session but left. Is he okay? And also just on Gabriel Jesus, have you got any more sort of timeline of when he might be back? Obviously, with the situation with Kai.
So on Urian, we have to manage his load. Obviously, he's been out for a long time again, and he comes from a long-term injury. So we had a long week. We have to manage the load on that. So we have decided.
So you have to manage the injury when it comes to Jesus. Why didn't you manage the injury for Saka then? If you got to manage, and I agree, you have got to manage injury, especially players that have been out for a long time. Why didn't you keep the same energy with Ben White, with Odegaard, with Saka? Why didn't you keep the same energy with these players? Why is it only when it's Jesus? You know why? Because he's no longer your favorite. So you already know he's going to be holding bench all season anyway. So you're like, yeah, let's manage the expectation. You ain't relying on him. You don't have this energy when it's players that you rely on, though. It's not, you don't have that energy. Kai Havertz just picked up another injury. Why? Because that's the striker you want to rely on. That's the striker that you actually like. That's why you don't manage the injury when it's those kind of players, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. I don't care. Fuck the pause thing, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I ain't give a shit about the pause thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Nah, but I don't care right now. I'm not in the mood for pause every time pause. But man knows what I'm talking about. I don't care about pause, man. Fuck the pause. I ain't even doing the pause thing no more. Do you know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying I ain't give a shit no more. He is the Spanish Andres Villas Boas. He is. I ain't saying no lies. Do you know what I'm saying? I said the batty boy eyebrow. What's in the batty boy eyebrows, you know? Fuck the pause thing, man. I'm done with the pause thing. You can say pause on that. I don't give a shit no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't care no more. Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't care no more. Every day pause, pause what? This club has been on pause since 2004. Don't talk to me about pause. That's the biggest pause you can ever give me. Do you know what I'm saying? Fuck the pause thing, bro. I'm tired of the pause thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of it now. I'm sick and tired of it now. I'm tired of all of it. I'm tired of this club. I'm tired of all of it. I ain't got no more patience. My patience has gone a long time ago. Long time ago. But years before I had this channel. I don't care no more. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't care no more. I don't care no more. It's like the universe is telling this fraud what not to do, yet he ignores it. He don't know what he's doing, bro. He just sits there pouting his lips, bro. That's what he does. Sits there pouting his lips, bro. The Spanish Mr. Bean, bro. Look at his head. Looks like Mr. Bean, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Idiot. I'm a Chelsea fan and I've never hated an Arsenal manager, but I absolutely hate Arteta. I can't stand seeing him on the sideline when we play Arsenal. Bro, I get it, bro. I can't stand him, bro. I can't stand him. The arrogance to talk like you've done something. You ain't done nothing, bro. Spanish Mr. Bean. And he sits there like he's done something, like he's done. Bro, shut up, man. Shut up, man. Tired of this guy, bro. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's continue.
To take a little bit of training down, especially that day in the open session. And Gabi is doing super well. I think it looks in a really good place. Obviously, it's a massive injury, and we need to come back from there in a really strong way. But certainly is in the right place and with very strong strides, I think.
Tom for London.
Hi, Michael. We spoke after the United game about the turnovers and the chances that weren't necessarily created. You mentioned 7 or 8 moments. Went back and rewatched it, and I counted. There was 12 times, I think, in the game where there were turnovers and counter-attacks that lead to a major chance. What for you needs to click and change for those moments to create that big chance?
Well, a few things. Understanding the behavior of the position, understanding what kind of runs and where we have to start, the timing of that connection as well, which is something that in every situation is going to be different. So understanding certain principles, where we want to arrive, how we want to do it, and then it's about the execution and being fresh as well on those moments to make that decision, because when your heart rate is 180, to make that pass is not the same that when you've been resting after a set piece for 1 minute, you know. So every situation is different. But
what the hell are you talking about? Man just said when you're running 100, what did he say? 180%. It's not easy because you have to be fresh. What have to be fresh? What? These men spring on one counter attack here and they can't make the right pass because they have to be fresh. Oh my god! Oh, this guy's a retard. Oh my god! Oh my god! How do PSG do it every fucking game? We've seen teams that play with higher intensity. Liverpool, PSG. How do they make the right passes at the right time? What are you talking about, man? What is this guy talking about? Look at him with his screw face, man. Look at this guy. Looking like Ant and Dec, bro. The Spanish Ant and Dec, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And I can see them flipping lines on the top of your forehead, bro. Talking rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Looking like Damien from Vampire Diaries. Let me just, hold on. Let me go back to this bullshit. How we can be better on counter-attacks. Let's continue.
For those moments to create that big chance.
Well, a few things. Understanding the behavior of the position, understanding what kind of runs and where we have to start, the timing.
Okay, the timing and understanding the opposition. Okay, so understanding the opposition means that you haven't done your work as a manager, because you're supposed to prep the team as to the tactics of the opposition and get us ready. Understanding the runs, that means you haven't coached the team properly, which we saw in pre-season that you couldn't get this team coached properly, which is why we got embarrassed by Villarreal, Spurs, teams like that in pre-season. Do you know what I'm saying? And what else you want to say? What else is this guy talking about?
Of that connection as well, which is something that in every situation is going to be different. So understanding certain principles, where we want to arrive, how we want to do it, and then it's about the execution and being fresh as well on those moments to make that decision, because when your heart rate is 180, to make...
When your heart rate is 180, continue.
that pass is not the same that when you've been resting after a set piece for 1 minute.
Oh my God. Oh my God. We are. Let me just tell you, man, yeah, we are fucked this season. Man said the players can't make the right passes in transition because when your heart rate. Man said when your heart rate is 180, it's hard to make the right. Oh my God. Oh my God. This guy's got no shame. He's got no shame. I swear to God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait, hold on. When your heart rate, when a player's heart rate is at 180, you can't make the right pass. It's not the same when you're on a set piece and you create an opportunity when it's calmer. I can't believe this manager actually said, I got a VR that a couple of times. I can't believe this guy, yeah. Do you know what? Sign Arteta up for the NHS. Get him in the NHS. Get him in the NHS. Get him in the theatres. Do you know what I'm saying? He's got to be doing open heart surgery and that. Do you know what I'm saying? Bypasses and that. Because this guy, he's so technically, he's so gifted in the game. And you know, he's such an innovator of the game that now he's talking about heart rates. Do you know what I'm saying? Now he's talking about heart. He went from squeezing lemons to be serving meat by another man in his mouth to getting some B-Tech speakers to now talking to us about, yeah, but you can't create chances when your heart rate's at 180. Ai, meu Deus, estamos fodidos, pá. Estamos fodidos nessa merda. Estamos fodidos. Ai, meu Deus. Ai, Nossa Senhora Fátima do Céu, tá complicado. Me ajuda, por favor.
And what kind of runs and where we have to start, the timing of that connection as well, which is something that in every situation is going to be different. So understanding certain principles, where we want to arrive, how we want to do it, and then it's about the execution and being fresh as well on those moments to make that decision. Because when your heart rate is 180, to make that pass is not the same that when you've been resting after a set piece for 1 minute, you know. So every situation is different, but I'm sure we're going to improve it. The good thing is the intention that the team has were exceptional. It's now about making those little margins, those tunes to make it more efficient.
And just on the transfer window as well.
Right. So, it's about the intention. It's not about the execution. It's about the intention. Bro, sack this guy, bro. Sack this guy. Anyone defending this guy, yeah? I actually feel like you should have went to the special school. You see the special school bus? You should have been enrolled. Your parents should have enrolled you. Because if you're believing this bull crap, bro, I don't even know what to say to you, bro. See what I'm saying? That school bus, there wasn't enough application forms because you needed to be applied to that. If you're believing this crap, that all of a sudden, 180, bro, we've seen prime Barcelona. We've seen R9 at Inter. We've seen Pep at Bayern, Pep at Barca. We've seen Mourinho at Real Madrid with Ozil and Benzema and Ronaldo and them man there. I never heard anything about, they can't make the pass because 180. 180 heartbeat. They can't make the run. Why are we paying these players millions of pounds if they can't do it? Now, why are we paying these men, bro? I swear down. This guy thinks he's the Spanish Dr. Sebi or something. I don't know what's going on, bro. Man like Dr. Dre, Dr. Artitties, bro. This guy's a waste, man, bro. Absolute waste, man. Yeah, that's it, man. I said, come on, he's a doctor. Bro, he's a waste, man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, that's what I'm saying. And people think no side, you're rude. No side, you get onto the manager. No side, you always cussing this club. Bro, look at this, bro. This is some haram management, bro. Some haram management. I don't even know anymore, man. You know what I'm saying?
Even the special bus will say you're too far gone. Yeah, bro. Even there, bro. Yeah, I'm saying no composure. The heart rate was under 100, was over 180 BPM. I gotta change the title. I gotta change the title to that. I can't even lie. I gotta change the title to that. Hold on. There we go. Players can't make. Hold on. The pass because of 180 BPM. There we go. Can't make the pass. Let's put in final third because of 100. There we go. We'll change it there. There we go. Arteta, man. What a mastermind. What a genius. Do you know what I'm saying? 115 M's, yeah? I mean, 15 million M's, yeah? For this kind of analysis. Let's continue.
This is your third recruitment head in terms of someone you've worked with that's led the transfers. You've worked with Raul, worked with Edu, and now Andrea Berta. What differences have you noticed this summer working with someone new? Is anything different this summer and how things?
Well, the great thing is, the common thing is that ownership has always been the same. They've been super supportive. We had a really strong board as well, very well connected. And then, the three very different people, very grateful to the three of them and enjoy to work with one of them. With Andrea now, again, as I expected, someone extremely professional, very thorough, very determined, and bringing something different to the table as well. So I enjoy a lot working with them. Hi.
A few weeks ago, you mentioned evolution, and I think you mentioned it again a week after in the presser. And when you mentioned it, you spoke about creating spaces inside quite a bit. I was just wondering, when you were thinking about how the team can evolve, how big a role was that in what you were looking forward to this season?
Well, a few things, obviously, I want to express them here. When that evolution, make sure that when we're evolving, we are maintaining the great things that we do and just tweaking and making things that can give us big value, not spending too much time on them. And that's what we have done. And
how we can evolve the team is maintaining the good things. Okay. Well, let me tell you about the good things that we haven't maintained from the past. Martinelli being effective. Odegaard being good in the transition. Saka being our best attacker. Having a striker that's actually involved in our counter-attacking. Having various left backs that can actually defend. Oh, you had one in Tierney. You had one. So where is it that we're maintaining the attack and the way we attacked with such precision when we were 8 points clear, bottled the league? That level of the way that we transitioned with the ball and the way that we attack teams, how come we don't see that no more, Arteta? Where was that against Man United? We scored in a set piece. Where was that in pre-season? Where was that last season when we needed goals? So when you're talking about maintaining what we did well, where's the creativity from the midfield? Where are the wingers that attack down the wings and attack space? Where's the striker linking up to the wingers? Now you're employing this defensive football, and we've got a good defense. Why is it that we can't mix a good defense with the attack that we had when we were 6 points clear, 8 points clear? Because I haven't seen it yet. For a whole season, I've not seen that combination. This guy's a barefaced liar, man. Barefaced liar.
We're going to continue to do, and you will see them. But the evolution as well comes from the individuals. At the end, is about the players, putting those players with their qualities in those positions as often as possible to express their qualities.
And I was just going to ask.
It's in the players, yeah. Well, I ain't seeing the quality from Martinelli. I ain't seeing the quality from this bench. What did Madueke do to change the game and get us more comfortably in front in the Man United game? What did Moreno do? What's Norgard done? What's Kivior done? This guy is a top waffler, man. Top waffler. I can't even lie. I'm knackered. I'm shattered. Today, I'm absolutely shattered. And even I can see that this guy's waffling.
About David Raya as well, because at the weekend there was a moment where basically the ball came into the box and he punched it out through bodies. And he's quite a short goalkeeper by most standards, but at that point it didn't seem like his height matters. So I was just wondering what you thought about his kind of stature as a goalkeeper, kind of defying what most people expect.
That is very big here. And is very brave, and you cannot be the tallest, but if you have the will and the courage to go for these kind of balls, that's a massive attribute. And then he's a super athlete. He's someone really athletic, really powerful, really dynamic, really agile, and that's a big advantage because he can time things really well. And on that action, especially when there are so many bodies in the box, to come out and do that, it shows one, his courage and personality, and the one, his capacity to deal with these kind of situations.
Okay, fit one from Phil at the back.
Hi.
In terms of Arsenal's transfer activity so far this summer, and possibly with another big name on the way, do you think that the club is really sending out a statement to its rivals, that Arsenal aren't messing around and Arsenal are here to win this year?
I think we are showing the ambition that we want to do, that we are here to win major trophies, to keep evolving and improving every single year. And that's going to come with demands. And those demands are clear. It's our competitors, what we're doing, where the league is going. And we're going to be in front, not just chasing or acting or behind. We just want to be in front of it. And every decision that we make in every area.
Okay. Our demands are clear. We want to be in front. We don't just want to be chasing. We want to be in front. So there you go. Arteta's already said we have to be winning a major honor. Cool. We don't win a major honor. I want you fired. I want you fired. I want you gone and fired. I never want to see your face again at this football club. Man said the demands are clear. We don't want to be chasing, but we want to be in front. Why can't you just say we want to win the league? That's basically what you're saying. We want to win the league. We want to win the Champions League. Man shook, bro. He shook to say it properly before it gets held against him. But I can already tell what you're saying.
Area at the club is to try to achieve that.
Does that bring any extra pressure to you at all?
For me, it's motivation. For me, is how can we be better? How can we continue to evolve, to win more football matches with bigger margins? How can we bring the people that we have closer to us, more connected? And I think
how you can win the games with bigger margins. Let me tell you how. How about stop making defensive substitutions? How about utilizing Ethan? How about utilizing Darman? Do you know what I'm saying? How about that? How about bringing on our best creators, players that could change a game? How about that? Just a thought, innit? Just a thought.
The players that we already have are incredible. The ones that we already signed, I think there are players that are going to connect with our people and make them proud and excited.
Okay, last two in the As Live section. First, Nick at the back here.
Hi, Michael. Can you tell us a little bit about Leandro Trossard and his new contract situation?
Well, I prefer not to because it's not my duty. I'm really, really happy with Leo. That situation has been resolved in a really great way, and I think he deserves a recognition, and we are really happy to have him.
There was speculation he might be one of the players to leave this summer. Clearly not now, but do you think we will be seeing a few players leaving between now and the end of the window?
Well, it might be speculation. The good players always have options to go. Leo was very clear from the beginning that he wanted to go here. The club was very clear. When Leo here, I was very clear that I wanted here. So at the end, good outcome.
James, yes.
Hi.
Hi.
There is a suggestion that you've stepped up in the market this week in response to Kai's injury. Is that accurate, or were you always thinking about trying to do one more?
I was accurate. I think it was very clear what I said, that it wasn't done. Obviously, we were very active trying to look at the possibilities that could come. We are not reacting to anything. We've been very prepared and understanding what we could do. And we have decided this is the moment to do it.
If you do get one more in, will that...
You guys were always looking. You guys were always looking. But the thing is, you got Madueke over the line before you got Eze over the line. So if you really wanted the player, you would have got it over the line. You could have got that over the line a long time ago. But here they go, continuing talking rubbish.
Complete the squad, right?
I don't know, because to complete the squad, we have to see the in and the outs, and still a long time in the window.
Just watching open training midweek, there was.
We've got to see the ins and the outs. I've been telling man about we have to sell players. I've been telling man that we need to sell players, bro. I've been telling man we need to sell players, or we're not gonna get all the players that we need. We are still not winning anything. Even with Eze coming in, we're still not winning anything. I'm told, man, we ain't win nothing. And the biggest problem is this manager. Arsenal fans have not understood the reality. Arteta has never complained about not having the right players. It is the fans who wanted a striker and midfielder, etc. It's long, bro. It's actually long.
That game you played where Martin Zubimendi was playing for both teams.
Yeah.
I just wondered, is that a specific way that you look to kind of integrate him into your style of play, or am I reading too much into it?
Well, that he has an element of that. He has an element as well of load, because he wasn't. He missed a couple of training sessions before Man United with illness, and obviously the game took a lot out of him, and we wanted to manage him as well.
Okay.
There you go. Zubimendi's not been.
Finishes the as live when I go to.
Zubimendi's not playing well because of illness. Somehow I don't believe it. Even Thanos can't defeat Arteta. His dodging powers aren't incredible. Bro, I'm done with this guy, man. I just can't wait till he's gone, man. We'll probably beat Leeds. I'm expecting us to beat Leeds. We'll probably beat Leeds, and then the manager will act like everything's calm, everything's fixed, everything. There's no issues. Do you know what I mean? But not for me, man. Not for me. Listen, big up to everyone that's locked in, man. I am shattered. It's Friday. I'm absolutely shattered, bro. I don't normally eat before I go live, bro. My eyes, bro. I am tired, bro. I'm tired. Tomorrow is going to be a very busy day. Very, very busy day. And I'm not linking up with certain people, bro. These men are not listening to me when I'm saying I got shit to do, bro. So guess what? I ain't linking up with certain men apart from certain days, bro. Because I got shit to do and these men don't understand. Tomorrow, I will be doing a match reaction for Man City Tottenham. Obviously, I'm doing a match reaction for Arsenal. You know what I mean? Villa, Brentford. No, I don't think I'm doing it for that. But yeah, I'm doing the Arsenal Leeds and I'm doing the Tottenham Man City. And then I'll probably do another long show for that. So tomorrow I'm going to be mad busy. I'm going to be doing my hair because my mum needs to do my hair. She needs to retwist my hair because it's getting a bit messy. It's been a while now. I need to wash my hair. But yeah, man. Let me just say this though, yeah? Away from football. Any of the mandem that are watching right now, yeah? I'm telling you, value yourself. I was talking to the reason I didn't watch the Chelsea game as well, my boy, I ain't going to name him. You ain't going to know who he is. But he's going through a madness with his girl and that. And you know what? Yeah, just focus on yourself, bro. These girls are always got a plan B. These girls are always looking out for their best interest. Look out for your own fucking best interest. Let me just be real with you. Yeah? These girls are always looking for their best interest. Make sure you get your shit patterned. You know what I'm saying? Because if they walk away, you got your shit done. Your side hustle, your main job, whatever the case may be. And I don't mean to bash women. I'm just keeping it honest. Not all women are like this. Yeah, but there are a lot of women that are can become extremely selfish and extremely, everything's about them. But guess what? When you're pregnant and you can't work, yeah, it's the man that's got to work. Do you know what I'm saying? Not you. The man has to sustain the family. Do you know what I'm saying? When something goes down with the family and you can't handle it, the man has to step up and handle it.
Do you know what I mean? If someone burgles the yard, the man's got to deal with that. You know what I mean? The lifestyle that a lot of these girls want, yeah, the man has to step up and provide that. You require that. Most of the time you ask that from the man. So when the man is providing that, yeah, give the man his fucking respect. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even speaking for me, I'm speaking for my brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking for my broski. Do you know what I mean? I had a good chat with him and I told him, do you know what? Yeah, let them go, let them panic. And I don't mean no disrespect when it comes to women, yeah, because at the end of the day, I grew up in a house full of women and we were all born from a woman. But you know what, yeah? When they're done with you and when they've got whatever the fuck they wanted out of you, yeah, they're very quick to chat shit to their friends, yeah? And all of a sudden they want to be doing this, doing that, yeah? Do you know what? Get your shit in order. She'll feel threatened, yeah, because she knows that you're building a plan. You're building a plan A, but you're also building a plan B. She feels threatened by that because she knows that you'll soon be off to do your own thing, innit? You don't depend on her. Don't depend on anyone. Whether you're man or woman, don't depend on anyone. Don't let nobody tell you shit, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they just want to dim your light. And I've seen so many men, yeah, dim their light, yeah, and dim their potential due to the demands of somebody that has become complacent and has become entitled. And sometimes it's, you know what? Sometimes the worst is from someone that comes from nothing. They start becoming entitled. They start becoming like, I just expect good shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, the world don't owe you nothing. You got to earn your keep. You got to earn what you got to do. And sometimes, and this is a big thing, sometimes, yeah, some women have got it so good that they forget what it's like on the other side. Too many years, yeah. What does the Bible say? The years of the fat cow and the years of the skinny cow. That's a verse. I can't remember what verse it is, but I remember that in the Bible when I used to go to church. You know what I'm saying? The years of the fat cow, they start getting complacent. They start taking you for a dickhead. They start thinking that, yeah, they can just move the way they want to move. Now you got to tell these girls, no. We ain't doing that. Do you know what I'm saying? And my boy, yeah, man's, you know what I'm saying? Man's allowing certain stuff. You know what it is, yeah? Don't allow from a woman what you wouldn't allow from your bedroom. And you know what? Don't even explain to them. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't even explain anything. Let life explain to them. That's one of the big things that that I've learned. Do you know what I'm saying? When they're talking to their friends, yeah, some of them are hoes, some of them can't get a man, some of them are settling for men more than double their age that are offering absolutely nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? Apart from wrinkly old bulls, bro. Do you know what? Sometimes they got to taste what it's like on the other side. That's what they got to taste. Do you know what I'm saying? Because they think that they have all these demands, and in life, everything's a balance. Everything's a balance. And my guy is doing the most, and the girl's taking the piss. I was like, yo, you gotta put yourself first, bro. You gotta treat yourself. And this ain't me. I'm talking from a broski, but I ain't gonna say what his name. You'll never know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, the only woman that I'm committing to is my mum, bruv. You know what I'm saying? That's the only woman I commit to, always doing the best by. My mum that birthed me. These things come and they go. And at the end of the day, they come with their bullshit. They come with their stress. They put all this rubbish on top of you, and then they show their best face in front of their friends, in front of their family. Oh, I'm such a nice person. They don't show the demonic side because it's all a facade. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. Women know how to play the games. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying all women. So if any woman gets offended, well, I wasn't talking about you personally. If you're getting offended, then guess what? The shoe fits. Yeah? They know how to play the game. In front of their friends, they only talk about the stories that you did, not the shit that they did. You know what I'm saying? Not their behavior, not certain things that they know they're going to be judged for. Do you know what I'm saying? Focus on yourself, bro. Don't focus on no girl. Don't give her everything that she wants. Don't live your life to please her, because a lot of these things, they will never be pleased, bro. They're angry, bitter, upset with their own life, and they think that everybody else has to fix their crap. Go, guess what? Fix your own crap. How about that? Yeah, I'm saying, you want to complain? Go keep the same energy you keep with a man with your bedrooms. How about that? Keep the same disgusting attitude that you show behind closed doors to your man with your friends, but they never do, because they know that their friends ain't going to tolerate it. So they do it to the man. Let me tell you something, yeah? Let me tell you something. they will always narcissist. No, I'm talking about the ones that are like this. Show their good side with their friends, so that their friends will never believe that they're a certain way, and then they'll act like a dickhead in closed doors and try to act like an idiot. Let me tell you something, yeah. Let them know that they're disposable, because they are. Women like that are disposable. Women that behave properly are not. Manipulative, vindictive, victim playing. Oh, life's always hard for me, bro. No one cares. You know how much crap men have to go through? We have to suck it up. You know what I'm saying? We have to suck it up. You ain't got no benner when it comes to a man. What you got a benner when it comes for you? Let me tell you. So I told my guy, yeah, I told him, I said, bro, forget these things, bro. Forget these things. Live your life. Do what you got to do. Who cares? And the older you start getting, the more you start seeing where certain men are like, fuck relationships, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Let me just do my thing and move swiftly. Move swiftly. If you're doing a side hustle and you're making money, she comments, keep doing it. She just rattled at the fact that you're doing well and the fact that you don't depend on her. The longer you're with somebody, and like I said, some, I keep saying some, because they're not all like this. The reason some get bitter is because you ain't depending on them. You ain't relying on them. What they want to do is put your value down, nullify you from certain people, tell you that everything you're doing is bad. Oh, you just want to do this, you just want to do that. It's all a manipulation. It's all a control. It's all about taking your self-worth. And if they can make you believe that your happiness depends on them, they strip you from your independence. God gave you independence, not a woman. God gave you independence. And that's what I'm saying to all the man them. Yeah, don't wrap your life around no woman. Get your money up. Do what you got to do. F them. Yeah, I'm saying get the, what the 50 say? Get the money. Shit comes with bitches. You know what I'm saying? The shit comes with it. When you're successful, the bitches always around. Doesn't really matter. And I hate calling the women bitches, but the bitches love it. You know what I'm saying? Word to Drake. When you get your money up, they're all looking at you. But when you get your money, you make sure that you never put your guard down. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, some of these things change, bro. You meet them, they're cool, they're humble. You know what I'm saying? My boy met his thing, cool, humble. All of a sudden, he's become entitled. Where did the entitlement come from? You came from a council estate. Where's the entitlement coming from? Do you know what I'm saying? Where's the entitlement coming from? There's nothing wrong with wanting good things, but where's this entitlement coming from? You know what I'm saying? So listen, man, make sure you know what I mean, you got your shit pattern. Make sure you do your own thing, bro, because I'm telling you, a lot of these things are a waste of time. And a lot of the time, yeah, they start coming with this, oh, we're getting to a certain age, we're doing this, we're doing that. Well, you're getting to a certain age. Yeah, you better fix up, because your time is ticking. Tick tock, tick tock. Tick tock, tick tock. Why are you treating a man like a dickhead? He can have a kid at 70. He can create a kid at 60. Can you? Do you know what I'm saying? Nah, man, them have got to start reclaiming certain stuff back, man, because some women are just out of order right now, and they need to be checked. Because at the end of the day, as much as certain men have to be checked, and it's men that's got to be checked. Some men, disgusting, like moving crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? Some men got to be checked. I'm never against certain men got to be checked. Some men just be moving crazy, like, do you know what I'm saying? But certain women, you don't need to check yourself, because your value, the longer, the reality of it is, yeah, at the end of the day, your value on the market is based on your beauty. Tick tock, tick tock. Time is ticking. A man's value, it can keep growing. As long as his pockets grow, his value keeps growing. You can be butt ugly, but if you got peas, your value sustains itself. Do you know what I'm saying? So here's what it is. In terms of reproduction, our reproduction, we can be reproducting in 50, 60, 70 years old. Do you know what I'm saying? That value never goes down. So certain women need to start seeing what they've got. Stop comparing your life to someone that's got a kid, because when you got a kid, you're going to be flipping complaining that you don't have time for yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is the thing, bro. I was talking to my guy, but there's bare man, yeah, that are not being valued, bro. And the shit that they bring to the relationship is wild. It's mad imbalanced. It's wild, and they're not getting the respect. Do you know what I'm saying? So listen, you get your money up, you do your thing, you do what you got to do. You deserve to be respected, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? If you build something with someone as well, 50-50, you deserve to be respected, man. Big up to my guy. And at the end of the day, yeah, don't ever let them finesse you. Yeah, I'm saying, don't ever let them finesse you. Yeah, I'm saying, and always hold a piece of your heart back, because it will be used against you when they start feeling like, I want to do this and I want to do that. And like I said, I'm talking for my guy. I ain't talking about my personal situation. My personal situation is completely different. But I took off for my guy. Like I said, I ain't naming him, so no one knows who he is. But you know what I'm saying? I had to tell him today, bro. I was trying to watch the Chelsea game. I had to tell him today. I'm like, bro, at the end of the day, she don't value you. Yeah, you got to tell them, I ain't tolerating that shit. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't step up to my standards, you can go. You can go. My mum did not birth me 9 months to put up with disrespect. Mum didn't birth me for 9 months for me to be putting up with this shit. You can go, bro. There's the door. You can go. Do you know what I'm saying? Go find what you think you're worth. But by the time, if you don't find it, don't think you're going to do a 180 and come back here. I'm busy. You know what I'm saying? I'm busy. You know what I mean? That's what it is, bro. That's what it is. People always treat you, yeah, the way you carry yourself. If you make the thing the center of your world, she will act like, all of a sudden she start acting like she too nice. Nah, bro. Got to keep them humble. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm here because I want to be here. I ain't here because I have to be here. Because my shit keeps revolving with or without you. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's just the truth, bro. That's just the truth. You know what I mean? With or without you, we're going live. With or without you, I'm going to move abroad. With or without you, I'm doing my thing. Do you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? You just got to do your thing, bro. I was telling my guys, like, bro, he's got certain plans that he wants to do. I said, do not F up your plans over her. She don't value you. She ain't worthy of being with you. Because you're not doing nothing bad, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, too many men, yeah, drop their value. Too many men tolerate stuff, yeah, to try and make a woman happy. Fuck making a woman happy. I'm going to be real. Make yourself happy. Do what you think you want to do. Do you know what I'm saying? Work as a team. I'm not saying don't make her happy, but work as a team. And keep your integrity. Do you know what I mean? Keep your flipping integrity. Because a lot of these things, bro, they're flipping ungrateful. Do you know what I'm saying? They're ungrateful. They become snobby. You give them they become with a certain lifestyle, and all of a sudden they start forgetting where they come from. The humility, the humbleness goes down. It's expectation after expectation. They want it all at one time. Nah, bro. I told my guy, I said, nah, bro. Nah. Let them walk. Go. Get out of my face. I ain't got to deal with you. I ain't got to deal with you on your period enough. I ain't got to deal with your crap. You know what I'm saying? And listen, it's a lot easier when you got friends that are single as well. You can just keep busy, do your thing. Let them do their thing, man. Let them do their thing. TikTok, though. TikTok. Do you know what I'm saying? Doing that stuff in your 30s and that. TikTok. Turn around. You're 40 and that. Your market value's gone down. The shit you said you weren't accepting your 30s. Now you're in your 40s. It's long for you. It's long for you. Do you get what I'm saying? Nah, bro. Men have to start. You know what? Yeah, men have to start. I'm talking about the men that work hard, the men that invest in the woman, the men that, you know what I'm saying, whether it's marriage, kids, house, this, that, boom. This guy, he's been doing the most, bro. The men that paying off their girl debt. I know men that are paying off their girl debt, and you want to talk to the man like he's a dickhead. Who are you, bro? Pay off your own debt then, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Nah, men have to reclaim, do you know what I'm saying? Reclaim our status, bro, because we don't get enough props. Then they start running up their mouth to their friends, running up their mouth. Well, your friend can't even get a man to even commit, bro. Your friend is on the list of mash and dash. Do you know what I'm saying? And you're talking to that friend telling me about a relationship. But your friend can't even get one man to commit to them. And dating a 50 plus year old can't chat to me. How could your friend chat to me? Her man looking like a ninja turtle and your friend's chatting to me. Your friend can't chat to me. Are you mad? I pull side things that are better looking than her main thing that's treating her like a piece of crap. What are you talking about? Nah, bro, sometimes you gotta let these things know. They think they're too bad. You gotta be like, yo, do you know who I am? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know that? Nah, but you don't be disrespecting me. Man, I'm telling you, there's a lot of men out here, yeah, that are working overtime, that are busting their ass, that change their plans, yeah, do not do that. This is my plan. This is what I'm doing. You're either on board or you're not. If you're not on board, get the F out. Do you know what I'm saying? Go do whatever the hell you want to do. You want to be a hoe? Be a hoe. You want to be there? Do there.
You want to go do whatever the hell. Listen, women can do what they want, but you ain't gonna F up what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But as much as I say this about women, there's men that this applies to as well. Don't get it twisted. Because my own dad, yeah, this would apply to my own dad because he was piece of crap. So do not get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a man talking. Do you know what I'm saying? But my boy, bro, man's there waiting on the ting to invest to buy a yard. The ting's taking a piss, getting into more debt, doing this, doing that. Is that a woman worth valuing? Getting into debt, doing this, doing that, moving crazy, disrespectful. Do you know what I'm saying? More concerned in buying cigarettes than investing in the future. Always complaining. Nah, fuck that, man. I ain't got time for that shit. I'm telling you, my tolerance for now for things, yeah, is zero. Zero. I ain't got no tolerance. My tolerance is done. Do you know what I'm saying? So when I'm talking to him, I'm like, bro, hold on. You paid off the debt. Her debt. Thousands of pounds worth of debt. There's no respect there. You're paying for a yard. No respect there. You're making a life so you can move to Thailand or wherever the hell they're going to move to. No respect there. You pay for all the debts. You pay for all the dates and that. No respect. Am I a dickhead, bro? Go do that. Go treat your dad like that, innit? Go treat your dad like that. Because you wouldn't treat your dad like that. I don't know why you treated my man like that. Do you get what I'm saying? Go piss off your dad. Go ask him for all of that. Do you know what I'm saying? Now you got, bro, I'm just keeping it honest. I don't care what no one feels. I'm keeping it honest. We ain't got no more time for it no more. Do you know what I'm saying? Either you're on board and we're a partnership or you're not. You're there yapping, and then you don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? What did Drake say? Bitch, you want to be shooting in the gym? Bitch, you want to be shooting in the gym? Nah, fuck that shit, bro. I'm telling you, watch this channel grow to a next level without, now that I don't have no distractions. I'm telling you, bro, distractions, bullshit, yapping, bro, all of it, bro. I told my guy, I said, yo, I'm telling you, put yourself first. Put yourself first. The same way they put themselves first, put yourself first. Put yourself first. Why are you busting your ass to someone that doesn't even appreciate? You're mad. Are you mad? Nah, bro. Like I said, I'm just keeping it honest, bro. I'm just keeping it honest. Like I said, it's not all women. Certain men are going to hear what I'm saying and say, all of them. I'm talking about specific ones. And you got to see the signs. I'm talking about specifically a thing that I know is behaving like this. They're not all like that. Come on. You know what I mean? I think we're old enough to know they're not all like that. But there's a lot of women that are like that. And those women deserve exactly what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And if the shoe fits, then you're offended. If the shoe don't fit, you shouldn't be offended. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Too many things, bro. They're with you because it's convenient. And then all of a sudden, oh, I'm not happy. Nah, bro. Nah. Because the ultimate secret is happiness comes from within. Happiness is not buying a microphone or buying a fan or buying a phone or... No. Happiness comes from within you first. Inner peace. Don't ever get finessed that you have to make that person happy. No. They need to make themselves happy. Do you know what I'm saying? And then there's the extras. But don't ever let them finesse you that, oh, you got to make them happy and all this. Nah. We are a team trying to make each other happy. Do you know what I'm saying? And when the team ain't teaming, then I'm looking around thinking, who's not a team player? And if you're not a team player, you're getting subbed off. You're getting subbed off and you're going to get put on the transfer market. Do you know what I'm saying? With the obligation to buy, because we can't be doing this. We're supposed to be a team. And there's too many women that aren't a team. There are women that are a team, and big up to the women that are a team. Do you know what I'm saying? The women that are a team, big up to you. But there's too many women that are not a team, bro. They're not team players. And they want to run up their mouth. Yeah, cool. Let your friend get you pregnant. Let your friend tolerate your bad attitude when you get pregnant or when you're on your period or when you've had a bad day at work. Now, you want to show your friend your good side. Now, let your friend do it. Since you respect your friend more than you respect your man, go make them tolerate your bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Or you're unhappy with life. Let your friend hear it. Let your friend deal with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep it real right now. Sometimes we putting their friend on a pedestal, but showing their friend the best version of them. Do you know what I'm saying? No, show them the worst, innit? Let's see if your friend keeps the same attitude that she got with you. You got to keep it real right now.
Now, I've had enough. I've had enough of these lot pretending when their friends are around. These men are actors, you know. I've got to keep it real right now. When it's your friend, don't want to say nothing, bro. Don't want to say nothing. Oh, no. When you want to talk about stories about this happened in my relationship, this happened, you only want to talk about what he did. What the fuck did you do? Oh, you don't want to talk about it, innit? Because that shit make you look bad, innit? Make it look bad, innit? Don't want to mention that shit, innit? Come on, man. These lot play games. These lot play games. These lot play games. Pick and choose when you want to say the story. Pick and choose like Mikel. Oh, we don't know how long. We don't know how long Havertz is going to be out for. You know how long he's going to be out for. You just don't want to disclose it. Nah, bro. Got to keep it real right now. These things are moving crazy, bro. You got to have self-value. I'm tired of these things. And this is why my ex never liked me talking online about her, yeah, because she knew the stuff that she did, people ain't going to agree with it. She didn't like it. She got butthurt. But it is what it is. I ain't even talking about my thing. I'm talking about my bedroom's situation that you don't know, that I will not name either of them. Do you know what I'm saying? I ain't even talking about my thing. But this is what I'm saying. They get paranoid because they know if people know the truth about their side of things, it ain't always going to be in their favor, and they don't like that shit. They don't like to be judged. They don't like to be judged. Judge the man, talk shit about the man, but when it's them, let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it. I'm just keeping it honest with you. I'm just keeping it honest with you. They never want to talk. They never really want to talk about it. They only really want to talk about what you did. That's what I'm saying. My boy right now, I told him, I told him, bro, I don't know why you're wasting your time, bro. But on the thing, bro, go get a next thing. He's like, nah, but North, like you can. And this is the thing I hate, yeah. People have perceptions. Yeah, and he's like, yeah, but for you, like, you've always like, he's always like, yeah, for you, you can just go and draw another thing. I'm like, bro, it's not always like that for me. Do you know what I'm saying? But guess what? I got self-belief. I got self-belief that if I do want to do a thing, then I'll do a thing. I get rejection just like everybody else. But guess what? That shit don't define me. Do you know what I'm saying? But he's like, nah, but it's different for you. Like, the thing told him, yeah, that he can't do better than her. Do you know what I'm saying? What do you mean he can't do better? I'm sure any man can do better than a woman that's putting herself in debt, then getting you to pay it off, that's dragging you instead of uplifting you to buy a property, that is not taking certain decisions in their life when they're about to hit 40, not wanting to build with you, financially irresponsible. I think he can do better. Somehow, I feel like he can do better. But you're trying to convince him he can't. Why? Because you can't do better. Because there's very few men that are going to tolerate your crap of the things that I've just listed. Man, do not let them fool you. Do not let them trick you. Your value is not to be negotiated. There's no negotiation with your value, bro. There's no negotiation with your value. I'm telling you that now. You either are in it with me, or go waste somebody else's time. Go waste somebody else's money. Go waste somebody. I ain't got time for it. This is what it's got to be like right now, man. It's got to be like that. It's got to be like that. If my life is focused, I'm a good guy, I'm doing what I got to do. You're coming in with all this. Nah, we ain't listening to that. We ain't listening to any of that. We ain't listening to any of that. Do you know what I'm saying? We ain't listening to any of that. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you right now, if you got a job, you're earning well. Let's say you got a side hustle as well. You got a main job, you're earning well. You got your finances in order. You got plans in your life. Do not let anything distract you. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the day that they leave you, what you're left with is the kingdom that you built. When they decide, oh, I'm not feeling it right now, I'm not feeling it. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. I still got my shit in order. I'm telling you, don't listen to them. They're trying to slow you down. They're trying to slow you down. Oh, we don't spend enough time. No, we don't spend enough time. I'm busy getting to the money. You know what I'm saying? I'm busy getting to the money. Don't talk to me. Don't chat to me. You know what I mean? Don't chat to me. Either you're on my team or you're not on my team. That's what I told him, bro. I told him. You're on my team or you're not on my team, bro. That's it. If you're not on my team, goodbye. You know what I'm saying? Goodbye.
Nah, man, you got to put some value on you, man. You got to put some value on you, bro. Trust me, man. You know what I mean? You got to put some value, bro. When you find the right one, you will know. Nah, facts, Jez, man. Facts, Jez. But I'll be real with you, Jez, man. It's a different climate out here right now. It's a different climate out here. There's a lot of time wasters, and they try and make it seem like it's all men. Nah, there's a lot of women moving crazy. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of women moving crazy, and they always want to put a bad name on men, yeah? But trust me, there's a lot of women moving crazy. I'm just keeping it honest with you. Now I've got zero. But I've gone back to the old me. The old me, I had zero tolerance. I can't lie. I had zero tolerance, bro. I had zero tolerance. But I'm telling you now, I've gone back to my old self now. I don't care. You ain't on board? Get the hell out of my face. I ain't even, there's nothing for us to talk about. You either online, you're in line with what I'm doing. The good things, I'm not doing anything bad. You know what I'm saying? If you can't get down with that, then get out of my face. I ain't even got nothing to talk to you about. I don't care how buff you are, because that within itself ain't just the only thing that, you know what I mean? I ain't got no time, bro. I've got no time no more. All this time wasting and all this, I need this, I can't stick to plan. Nah, bro. Nah, that shit ain't sliding no more. Do you know what I'm saying? Man, I'm telling you right now, I know it's tempting. I know there's buff thing, you get, your head goes, nah, man, you need to disconnect. Don't let a girl's beauty, as soon as she knows that her beauty can control you, you're acting out of character, you're acting up, you're putting up with certain things. Nah, man, a woman can sense it when you're just your head's getting spun because of her. Nah, bro, treat her just like whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? And the more time you treat a girl like whatever, the more time you get things. I can't lie. Most of my life, yeah, I just acted like I didn't even care. Do you know what I'm saying? And I was fine. You know what I'm saying? I was fine. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Don't put these girls on a pedestal until they deserve to be, not even put, I'm not saying deserve to be put on a pedestal, but deserve to be valued to a certain limit. They only value you when you have to prove yourself. So they got to prove themselves as well. Ain't no woman gonna value you if you're a bum. Ain't no woman gonna value you if you ain't doing that with your life. You know what I'm saying? So they got to prove to you the same way you have to prove to them. Man, them got to take back. You know what I mean? Man, them got to take back. I'm tired of seeing so many so many guys out there not being valued, bro. There's a lot of men, good men, bro, hard workers and all that. Nah, man. Nah. This is my life. This is what I'm doing. You're either on board or you're not on board. You're not on board, goodbye. Go waste some other guy's time. Do you know what I'm saying? There's plenty of girls out there. There's enough apps. There's enough. I ain't got to do all of this with you. Do you know what I mean? That's just what it is now. I'm just telling you lot what it is. I'm just telling you lot what it is now. We ain't hearing it no more. We ain't hearing it. Do you know what I mean? We don't care. If you got any complaints, go complain to your friend. We ain't hearing it no more. Most women, when the relationship starts, they act as if they support you all the way, start demanding a lot from whilst you're spoiling them, treating them. Well, this is what I'm saying, man. A lot of them change up. This is the thing that a lot of women won't tell other women, how they change up. They change. Some of them, they change up, bro. They sell you something. It's true what you're saying. They sell you something and then they start changing up. When they get comfortable and feel like, do you know what I'm saying? When they start feeling like they've got some leverage over you because of emotion, then they start thinking that they can press your buttons. When they press your buttons, you make sure you put your foot down. Do you know what I'm saying? And if you've not put your foot down, put your foot down now. If your thing's trying to take you for a dickhead, left you, whatever the case may be, left you or not living up to your standards, let her go. Let her go. I'm not tolerating that. Let her go. Goodbye. You know what I'm saying? The goodbye, we're not talking, no text messages, no phone calls, nothing. We ain't talking. We got nothing to talk about. Do you know what I mean? That's my standard. That's what it is. You ain't living up to it, goodbye. And best believe that's how they treat man. So treat them the same. These are my standards. You either live up to it or you can go, innit? You can go. Do you know what I'm saying? Bring forth the next one. Bring forth the next one. We ain't doing all of that no more. Do you know what I'm saying? Life is short and ain't no time to be with someone miserable, someone that's not a team player, someone that doesn't work together.
Someone that's always comparing. Do you know what? Do you know what the biggest one? Well, not the biggest, but one of the biggest poisons in a relationship is when she's comparing you or comparing their relationship to other people, bro. That's the biggest way to kill off the good energy. Oh, so and so have got a kid. So and so have got this. So and so appears so happy. Why are you with so and so then? How do you know what goes in their house? You only see what they show. Oh, but so and so got this. I go be with so and so and get the hell out of my face. You know what I'm saying? Get the hell out of my face, man. Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about. Do you know what I mean? Never happy. The grass is always greener. Get the hell out of my face, bro. Yeah, I mean, this is what it is, bro. Them women that be comparing you, comparing the thing all the time. Get out of here, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Go get with next man, because you're doing I ain't even got time for this no more. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I don't even know what I'm doing talking to you. Just get out of my face. Do you know what I'm saying? Always compare. But as soon as you compare her, oh, why ain't you got a fat ass? Why ain't you got a fat ass? Why ain't you, when I talk here and I say certain things and I say this is the plan, why don't you stick to the plan? Why ain't you being a team player? Why ain't you saying yes to the things that will make our life in a better situation? Oh, I don't want to be controlled. Oh, don't compare me. Oh, okay. Don't compare me, you know. When man's getting compared all the time. No. We ain't doing that no more. Big 2025, we ain't doing that no more. We ain't doing that no more. All this victim playing, we ain't hearing it no more. Victim FC. We ain't doing that no more. Don't tell them nothing. Don't tell them nothing. Just go silent. Don't tell them nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? Set your standard, drop back. That's the standard. You either meet it or goodbye. Do your life. I'm doing my life. I don't care no more. That's what it is, man. Ain't got time to be arguing with no girl. Ain't got time to be arguing. We already got to be arguing with top gooners, bro. Ain't got no more energy to be arguing with you. You know the standard. You know what it is. You don't want to meet it? Cool, goodbye. No side, you need to talk about whether Saka's world class or not. Honestly, I don't even think he's top 10 wingers in the world. Just average footballer who's had a good period. Now, look, I don't think he's world class, but I think he's a very good winger. He's a very good winger, but I don't think he's worthy of being on the pedestal that a lot of Arsenal fans put him on. I'll be real. He's not worthy of being on the pedestal a lot of Arsenal fans put him on. But he's a very good player. You know what I mean? I do like Saka, but he's in bad form at the moment. One thing that I've said is women of our generation refuse to take accountability, and that's from experience. But of course, bro. Of course they refuse to take accountability. And as soon as anyone makes them accountable, this is why they tell the stories the way that they do, yeah? Because they tell the stories in favor of their image that they want to portray. That's the reality. Do you know what I'm saying? They don't want to tell the truth. This is why when you talk about it, they're like, we don't want to talk about it, we don't want to talk about it. They only want to talk about it when they feel like the blame is completely on you. When you start talking about their shit, they don't want to talk about it. Do you know what I'm saying? They're very, very conscious of how things make them look. But they'll sell you under the bus. You know what I'm saying? They'll throw you under the bus real quick. Do you know what I mean? It's what it is, man. A lot of these women don't like taking accountability. They don't. It's just easier to blame someone else and act the victim. It's true. It is true. You got to take accountability. You got to take accountability. But don't ask her to take accountability. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, them. We're not doing it no more. We're not doing it no more. Get to stepping. Goodbye. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But big up to all the good women, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's why they tell, bro, when they tell their friends, you think they're going to tell their friends when they start putting hands on you? You think they're going to tell their friends when they manipulated you for years? You think they told their friends that? They don't tell their friends that. They don't tell their friends that bit. You think they tell their friends the way they spoke to you or called you less of a man or say you're not a real man because of this? They don't tell their friends that. They don't tell their friends that bit. Of course not. It's going to make them look bad. They'll just tell their friends about all the shit you done. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going to tell their friends about that. They ain't going to tell their friends how they isolated you from your friends or how doing this, doing that is bad. They ain't going to say that shit, bro. These girls are very selective with their side of their story, bro. Just believe that. This is why their friends always got a dirty attitude with you, because all they hear is You north. They don't hear nothing. So then when you drop them with a truth bomb, they don't even really want to believe it because they're like, I didn't hear this. Is the first I'm hearing it. Yeah, it's the first you're hearing it because she ain't want to tell you that side. You know what I'm saying? I don't tell you that side of the story. You know what I'm saying? I don't tell you certain sides. That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes with these girls, man. Bare selective. Do you know what I mean? Bare selective. They don't want their friends calling themselves up. So it isn't out here, bro. They don't want to tell their friends they want to be going on girls' holiday with a group of people that they don't know and think it's all okay, all gravy. But when you want to go, you couldn't go on a group of friends. You can't go on a holiday with a group of people that you don't know. But for them, it's okay. All of a sudden, it's okay for them. Do you know what I'm saying? It's justifiable. But when it's you, oh, you want to cheat, you want to do this. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to talk about them things, bro. They don't want to talk about them things, bro. You know what I mean? It's all selective with them, bro. It hurts too much. It hurts their pride too much. They got an image to uphold of being an angel. You know what I'm saying? This is the truth, man. This is the truth. That's why I told my guy, like I said, when I spoke to my guy, I told him, I said, yo, put yourself first. Put yourself first. Forget them. They don't see your value. Don't negotiate your value. A Ferrari doesn't have to sell itself to you. Gucci, Prada, Fendi don't have to sell themselves to you. You know what it is. It's on the badge. That's how we're moving. You know what type of man I am. I ain't even selling myself to you. You already know what it is. You know what the standards are. If you can't get with it, goodbye. And if you think I'm bluffing, goodbye. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that's going to be the biggest fuck up. Thinking I'm bluffing. That's what you got to do, bro. They think you're bluffing, yeah? You stick to your guns. Stick to your guns. Don't worry about that. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is. That's what it is, bro. You got to do your thing, bro. You got to do your thing. No, you don't negotiate with terrorists, bro. You don't negotiate with terrorists, bro. You say you do what you got to do, whatever. You don't negotiate with them, bro. These men are out here to do a mad thing. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. It's crazy. When I look at my grandparents, I really appreciate my grandma's patience and character. Other women can, bro. There are some. This is the thing. There are some, but they're diamond in the rough. Like it's hard to find, bro. It's hard to find, bro. I'm just keeping it real, bro. I'll just be real, bro. True that, bro. Don't take no crap from no one. No BS, no nonsense. Majority of women out here are poker faces. On the other, pretty. On the outside, pretty cuties trying to look all innocent, but inside something else. There's a lot of them that are like that. There's a lot of them that are like that, but it's down to you to keep your, you know what I mean? You're going to have to lose out on a lot of women, bro, because a lot of them, you know, the seduction is there, isn't it? They're looking buff and that, but nah, man. Get with the program or get out. That's it. That's what it's got to be right now. We ain't negotiating. We ain't negotiating on that front. We can negotiate another thing. We ain't doing that. I honestly think every girl's trip is a vocation. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. What you know about secretly filming her when she's in her habitat to show her friends and family how she... Do you know what, yeah? It's one of them ones where I don't really care to do that. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather just walk away. I ain't even got time to be secretly filming. I'll be real with you. I ain't even got time to be secretly filming. I ain't even got time. You know what I mean? I ain't even got time, bro. Like I said, I don't negotiate my standards, bro. I don't negotiate my standards, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm telling you, man, them, if you're in a long-term relationship, yeah, and you're not being valued, don't even explain to the thing why you're ending it. Yeah, just she like tell the thing what it is. She don't want to work on it. She don't want to whatever. Cool, boom. That's it. I don't negotiate with terrorists. That's it. That's my standard. That's it. I ain't negotiating with you. It's not nothing for negotiation. This is my standard. That's it.
You can't meet it? Okay, goodbye. Go find someone else. Go do something, whatever the hell you want to do. Don't care. Do you know what I'm saying? I said, as soon as a partner's comparing you to other person, drop their arms. You'll never be too good for them, bro. I'm telling you. Circle of friends are so important. Yeah, but if you're gonna tell someone something, then tell them the whole truth in it. Don't tell them what makes you look good. You're gonna have to tell the uncomfortable truths. If you're gonna talk, then talk honestly. Don't talk like, do you know what I'm saying? Compare relationships, discussing. I've seen this with family members. Yeah, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. Imagine living with a narcissist gets wild. You know what I'm saying? Diddy vibe secretly filming. You know what I'm saying? He said conflicts. He said secretly filming conflict. Oh my days. Oh my god. Nah, big up to you, man. You man make me laugh, man. I swear that you man make me laugh. Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy to think someone who dated for 10 years would stoop so low. Not to mention that you barely talked about or insist for her to be on cam, but she would always find it offensive when you are. Madness. As soon as you have to play games in a relationship, it's over. Do you know what? You know what it is? It's grudges, bro. Holding grudges and not forgiving, innit? You know what I mean? It's holding on to grudges, bro. It'll destroy a situation, bro. Holding on to grudges. Like, if you're gonna forgive someone, forgive them. Whatever it is, cheating, whatever. You can't keep holding the grudge, and trying to use it as a stick to beat someone with. Like, you either forgive or you don't forgive. Everyone has the right to forgive and everyone has the right not to forgive. If you're not going to forgive, have the balls to say you're not going to forgive, move on. That's what it is in life. You know, some people just hold on to grudges. They don't work in a relationship. You can't just keep holding grudge. Don't work like that. You either forgive or you don't forgive. You know what I'm saying? Some people just want to hold on to a grudge. You can't do that for a healthy relationship. You can't do that. My man was stressed, bro. I told him to sleep around mine. I got like 3 bedrooms. Obviously, mine, he can sleep in the spare one behind me. Do you know what I'm saying? But then he wanted to go yard and, you know, obviously he's going through it and that. And we spoke on the real, innit? But deep down, my man ain't happy. And that's my brother, man. That's family. I told him, bro, like, if you don't fight for your happiness, she's fighting for her own happiness. You got to fight for your happiness, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no one's talking about forgetting, though, bro. Man, they're talking about, listen, bro, at the end of the day, yeah, if you can't forgive someone, then you can't be with someone. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you can't keep beating them. No one's saying about forget. You're not going to ever forget. But you have to, you know, bro, you got to either move forward, yeah? You can't keep holding the past against someone. You can't. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. North, what's the most unforgivable thing you've seen in a relationship? Doesn't have to be yours. It could be friends or family. For me, the most it's up there. I don't know if it's the most unforgivable, but like manipulation, bro. I do not like to be manipulated. Or like, yeah, I'm saying manipulated with the things that if I let my guard down and I say certain things, I don't react well. If you try to manipulate me, because once I clock it, oh, it's going to be a long day for you. A long day. I do not like to be manipulated. And that's why I don't take the bullshit when it comes to Arsenal. I do not like to be manipulated, bro. Don't take me for a dickhead, bro. You know what I mean? I don't act in the best ways if someone tries to do that to me. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, don't try and manipulate me. And there's a lot of women that try to manipulate. you know what I mean? To get their way. I don't act well if you try to don't do the manipulation thing. You're better off just telling me the truth. Don't try and manipulate and try to twist the thing, and no, I don't act well to that. Do you know what I'm saying? But that the worst thing, I can't lie, disrespect in front of people. Like, I don't take disrespect when it's 1v1, but disrespect in front of people, nah, that really pisses me off. Because you're trying to make a scene in front of people, trying to make man look like a dickhead. I'm like, nah. But yeah, probably that, bro. But you know what? Yeah, I don't even, most of the time, that's why I'm talking about my bedroom, because I don't even want to talk about my situation, because I know she'll probably be watching because she's a control freak. Do you know what I'm saying? So she'll be watching, try and see if I speak about anything. That's what she's like. She's a control freak, wanting to know everything, wanting to control everything secretly. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't like this kind of personalities, bro. Just trying to control everything, trying to like manipulate, see everything, and then get offended. It's like, bro, if you didn't want to see it, don't watch it, innit? Simple as that. You don't want to see it. You don't want to get offended, don't watch it, innit? But yeah, I just don't like manipulative people. Yeah, you know I mean, they're sneaky. I don't like sneaky people. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. No, I know. If she's not in the club, you know what I'm saying? Might be in the club right now. I don't know. I don't care. But at the end of the day, I just don't like the sneakiness. You know what I'm saying? The sneakiness, bro. I don't like women that are sneaky and plotting everything. And yeah, it's long, bro. Do you know what I mean? And then coming into my space, Northside LDN, and then trying to watch me and then try and say something. It's like, it's my space. Get the fuck out. No one invited you. You know what I'm saying? No one invited you. Get the fuck out. You know what I mean? You're watching it. No one invited you. You know what I'm saying? Just, yeah, bro. Lurking for nothing. Lurking for bullshit. For fucking, to talk shit and to be like, you know what I'm saying? No one talking to you. Nah, bro. Fuck all that shit, bro. Yeah, I mean, they want to get offended by the comments, bro. The comments are generated by your fucking behavior, bro. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it wasn't about me, it was about my friend. You know what I'm saying? It actually was about my friend. It wasn't about me. But like I said, I don't like the sneakiness. You asked me about, I don't like the sneakiness, the manipulative, the picking and choosing the stories and what you're going to say, what you're not going to say. Do you know what I'm saying? Looking in my fucking YouTube just to try and see something so you can spark an argument. I don't like all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's all manipulative, sneaky, and fucking, do you know what I'm saying? Just messy, bro. I mean, I don't like all of that. I don't like all of that. But yeah, man. But yeah. Yeah. I just speak about my friend all of a sudden and just whatever, innit? But yeah. You know what I mean? What's this? Yeah. Just try to show you up, bro. So then people look like, oh, what did you do to her? What did you do to her? Because that's their first reaction. What did you do? Especially when you're black. Then they're like, what did that blackhead do to her? Do you know what I'm saying? He must have done something. Do you know what I'm saying? It's annoying, bro. Now I hear that, Jez. You have to actually get to the position of really talking away from the house, like go away. Jez, I'll be real, big up to you, my guy. Make sure you're subscribing to Jez's Arsenal. I'm not negotiating my standards. Innit? My standards are, I'm standing 10 toes down on my standards, and that's it. You know what I mean? It's to the point where there's nothing to talk about. Those are my standards. You either get with it or you don't. And if you don't, goodbye. We ain't got to talk about nothing else. Do you know what I mean? It's got to that point, Jez. For me, anyway. True, small things are unforgivable, but if it's something at a point of no return, then it... Bro, to manipulate someone, yeah, it means you're being crafty. Do you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. What conversation did I walk into? Welcome to Northside LDN, bro. we'll just switch up the subject, bro. If you want Jesus to forgive you, you need to learn how to forgive yourself and those who hurt you. If someone slapped you, turn the other cheek. Bro, I forgive people that apologize to me. You don't apologize, there's no forgiveness in my heart. And that's how I keep it. There's no forgiveness. Own up to what you did, I can forgive you. Don't give me no half-ass, and don't give me no, if you're offended, I hate those ones. I'm sorry if you was offended. No, that's not forgiveness. Yeah, I'm saying that's not an apology. I'm pretty sure she's thinking of calling her Colombian siblings and cousins to mess you up for something she's been doing for years. Nah, come on, Jez, man. Big up, man. Big up. Big up, Jez, man. But yeah, man, listen, your generation, they're very, very rarely making like that. There are some good women out there. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? We all know someone from our generation that's with someone that's good and stuff. They do. It's just not as common. Not as common. You know what I mean? It's a whole generation of victims. The worst type of manipulation is by far having people to get your side with your enemies over your friends and family. Bro, that's why I'm telling you, man. That's why I'm telling you. But yeah, man. Bro, they love it. They love it. They love it. They love it. Everything's irrelevant because you did this and you did that. Poor me. You did, bro. Trust me, they love it, bro. They love it. That there is like that's the spice in their veins that they need, bro. Victim. I'm telling you, bro. Always a victim, but guess what? Eventually, you got to deal with life, and there is no continue with the victim stuff. People get tired of it. It's crazy. Man said abroad rent is cheap. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's mad, bro. It's mad. But like I said, like I told my broski, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to say his name. Like I told my brother, I'm like, bro, the only way, bro, you got to put your foot down and stand on what you are, bro. Stand on what you're worth, innit? Yeah, I'm saying. Stand on your worth and let them know what time it is, bro. Because, yeah, man, that's it, bro. Don't bend your standards. Don't over-explain. That's one thing I got wrong in the past. I ain't doing that no more. I ain't over-explaining. I ain't going to argue with you. This is the standard. You either get with it or you don't get with it. If you don't get with it, I'm gone. Yeah, Jez, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. You did well, man. You did well. You was born in a good time. You was born in a good time, man. Because it's right now, it's just bullshit. I can't even lie. It's just bullshit. But yeah, man, big up to everyone that's locked in. We're gonna redirect to Lee. I need to get some sleep. I'm knackered. Northside raid on the way in, and we'll see you tomorrow. Love. Tomorrow we're gonna be very busy on this channel. Love.